workshop.
Yeah.
I know most of you
Yay.
have been here, but if you haven't, I'm Maddie, I'm the president.
I'm Griffin. I'm also vice
Presidents.
co-presidents.
Yeah.
Co-presidents.
This is
I'm the marketing manager.
and then Vicky not here, but she's our treasurer now.
Treasurer now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're in for a doozy. Hello? Okay. So first of all, welcome back. We're gonna go over a few things today. Today is our officer elections for our project manager. And then we're gonna go into the intro for roller coaster design. And then we're gonna do a little competition with some recycled materials. And just have a fun time. Have a little competition, see who makes the best roller coaster. Okay, so a question we got from the forum that I kind of just wanted to address to everyone was, does the bless you, does the Pratt Brothers field trip happen every year? And the answer is yes. This is our second year of doing it, but we're planning on doing it a third year next year. So if you didn't get in this time, then you can try again next year. And we're also trying to get more field trips, so we're trying to plan something for next semester as well. That way we can all go on a field trip. Do you want to go over this?
Yeah, so our next meeting is December 3rd, and that's just like a holiday party fun get together. We'll probably bring like cookies or something fun, play games, watch Disney stuff. I don't know. Fun stuff like that. And then the Pratt Brothers Christmas field trip. If you are going on the trip, you should have received an email from me. And then information about carpooling will be sent out after Thanksgiving, and more information about the trip in general will be sent out via email closer to the trip date. And then if you have any questions, please email me. Or if you're unable to attend for any reason, please email me also ASAP so I can take people off the wait list since there's limited spots.
All right, questions before we start? Good, good. All right, first let's get into officer elections. Woo, woo, woo. All right, we got Melody.
Can I get up there?
If you want, there's a lot of space.
Shape presentation.
No.
No, I've been on a plane for like
And I
a million hours today. Hi, I'm fresh off the plane from IAPA. So I do not have pretty slides, but reason you should vote me project manager. Number one, I did a whole lot of project management stuff in high school. I was the president of our Skills USA club, which was a career development club where each year our programming and engineering classes would develop projects to go present. I oversaw all of it. I was the president of a couple other clubs, but that's my biggest, most relevant one. I just got from IAPA and I talked to a lot of awesome project managers there and got advice. If you elect me, I will apply that awesome advice. I'm really good at managing. I'm good at engineering and managing things.
do you have any single point?
Some of you may know me from rec. While I am not formally the project manager, I do manage you guys a lot. You do see me bugging all of you for every deadline. I keep on top of things. Sorry if you're on the mechanical team, it's because I've been in IAPA. And also, you should vote me because I'm endorsed by Figment. Figment the Dragon.
And also, we don't have to vote because she's the only one who ran. So welcome on to the podcast.
Yeah. All right, so
Do you just want to switch off every slide?
yeah.
Switch off every slide.
All right. So congratulations, Melody, on your outstanding win. You won by a landslide. It was crazy. Um, we're gonna be doing the Swamp Thrills competition here pretty soon. They just opened registration, I think. So I'm trying to get on top of that. If you are interested, please fill out this form. It is completely free and it's all virtual, so you don't have to travel anywhere. Yeah, I think the only thing is the presentation and competition day is the same as rec. So
It's not the same, it's right after it.
It's April
the
4th.
timeline that overlaps.
But it's April 4th, and so is rec is April 4th.
No, rec is April 11th.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, well, then we're good then. Woo!
If you sign up for this, the thing that you have to worry about is that the design season for Swamp Thrills and the build season of rec, where you're all in the workshop, they're going to overlap. So you have to weigh if you think you have the time to be doing all this design stuff on top of being in the shop all week. That's it.
Anyway, yeah, but anyway, it's gonna be fun. Doing it for a fun time. So if you're interested, just fill it out. I'll also share it after the meeting if you want to think about it. Okay. Do you want to start off or do you want me to?
Sure. What is a roller coaster? I'm sure you all know what a roller coaster is, but it's any amusement park ride that uses a train of connected cars to carry passengers along an elevated track. And it's designed for thrilling experiences with steep hills, sharp curves, and sudden changes in speed and direction, relying on gravity and momentum rather than its own engine. So I'm sure you've all been on a roller coaster in your lifetime. And there's many different types of roller coasters, which we're going to talk about.
Okay. So just the basics, you might hear us talk about this stuff. Parts of a coaster. We have the track, which is the thing that the roller coaster is on. And then we have a wheel carriage, which is attached to the bottom of the cart. The cart is the individual ride vehicle, but when they're all put together, it's considered a train. So if there's more than one cart, it's a train.
So coasters can be made with a lot of materials, with like steel, wood, or like a hybrid of them is traditional because they're more sturdy. Today, we're going to be practicing making roller coaster carts with recycled materials we have in the back.
Darn. Okay.
You want me?
Yeah, you're an engineer. Yeah, you got it.
But so there's different kinds of track styles, but they all have the same main parts. So you're gonna have the rails, which are on the top, which is what the track or the wheels actually ride on, and then you have the cross ties for support of that rail, and then you have the spine, which is under and holds it. It all connects at one point and kind of holds it together. And then of course you need supports and foundations at the bottom. And then we just have pictures of all different kinds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our mechanical engineer is not here.
Yeah. So we don't know. Okay. Oh, this is what I'm good at. Okay. Block zones. I love block zones. A block zone is a section of a roller coaster that only one train can occupy at a time. So it's there so that way, in case of a failure up ahead in the track, the car behind it is not going to be right behind it and crash into it. So there's a place where it can stop before it gets to that next section. One way to recognize a block zone is you can see when brake or disembarkment platforms are on the sides of the coaster. So in this photo, you can see that there's brakes and then there's immediately a disembarkment. Oh, okay. A platform for you to get off in case of an emergency. And this is like my famous example. It's it's the Incredicoaster. I went over this last year, but I kind of made a diagram for it. So here is the launch zone. So this would be considered zone 1. And as it goes through the coaster, it goes into zone 2, then zone 3, then zone 3. Did I skip 3?
You're missing a zone actually.
Oh my God, I don't know how to count. Okay, well, okay.
After zone 7, there's also a zone 8. At the end of the purple highlight.
Oh, actually, no, this is all considered one zone because there's no brakes when it goes into the launch.
There's no brakes on that, that's just a
Mm-mm.
turn.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
like from where it goes from here, like way over there. It starts actually like over there
Yeah.
to all the way before it gets back into the loading platform. There's no brakes.
You're saying that the black piece of track with some trims on it that before the camera drop isn't a block zone separated?
I've got an e-stop right before the camera.
Yeah,
My first time on it, I got e-stop right before.
Oh, I'm not counting that.
me out.
I
You're not counting that?
I counted the camera to the like loading platform as like one because that's like behind here.
Yeah, it'd be hard to highlight.
Yeah. But yeah, so these are all the zones. I watched a YouTube video of a POV and you can kind of see as he's going where all the zones are. It's actually pretty cool.
So different roller coasters have different propulsion methods, which is more the technical side of roller coasters. So they have either the launch method, which is what the Incredicoaster uses, and then lift hill. I don't know what an example of lift hill would be, but you've probably all been on one.
A lift hill,
Like,
lift hill is
slowly
also
goes
the
up.
Incredicoaster.
It is?
Yeah, when you're going back up, they have magnetic lift hills. It's actually like one of the only roller coasters with a
Before,
magnetic
like-
lift hill.
Being lifted up and you feel like the gravity pushing down, like.
Oh, I can do this. Okay. Station design is actually pretty important for designing your track, at least for your loading station. So I put a couple examples on there of maybe some classic Disney rides that maybe you guys have been on. But so the first one is kind of like where people get on and off at like the same area. There's no really rhyme or reason. I said that this was the story of a canal boats because if you've ever been on there, it's like everyone's grouped in like one box and then you just get on all at once. Number two is where there's a separate area for people to exit, but separate rows for people to get on. That would be Matterhorn bobsleds where you get off before people get on. Then Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, if you've been on that. Melody has been on that. Um, people get on one side of the track and get off on the other. So you're organized into rows, you get on, and then when you get off, you're kind of free to go whichever way down the hallway. Number four is something like Autotopia, where you get on one side, you get off on the other, but because the track converges, you kind of have to like go upstairs or sorry, you have to kind of go upstairs or go around in some way. Then there's kind of like I said Space Mountain, like the one in Disney World, because it has two separate tracks, but it's kind of weird. Honestly, I don't really know of any coasters that actually use that kind of like weird separate loading area, but
And then kind of tying back to what Griffin was just saying, theming does make a huge difference. I'm sure you guys have felt this, like if you're in a ride that's not very themed, you're like, oh, I'm just sitting here waiting. But like when you're in Rise of the Resistance and there's all those like little benches to sit and you're like, yes, this is it. Or like really well themed queues just makes a big difference. And you can tie that into your station design.
So sit down and or seated coasters are like the most popular kind of coasters, which is probably you're gonna be making a variation of that today. They're the most recognizable and most used.
is this me again? Okay. Inverted coasters, they're weird because the track is above you the entire time. So the train of the coaster, it has multiple carts, is a train. The train of the coaster, with the seats directly attached, goes underneath the track, which is why it's called inverted. It was actually invented in the early 1990s, with the development of Batman the Ride, which was an opening day attraction at Six Flags. It's actually really cool. But yeah, these are also a very popular type of coaster. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
And then there's also standing coaster systems, which I don't really like. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Or so you have like the surfboard ones and then also the floorless ones. The floorless ones aren't as bad, but like the standing up ones, I hate those. I don't know how you guys feel, but so for the surf stand up, seats are designed to move independently, rising and falling, and giving riders a feeling of weightlessness and standing airtime. So like the surfboard. And then floorless is unlike an inverted coaster, your feet are dangling above the track.
And then there's even more coasters, like the one we covered today. Should I read all of them?
No, you don't
I
have
can see
to.
all the words on
Yeah,
the screen.
you can read, right? No one's illiterate in here, right? I don't want to discriminate.
Jared 19 and I never learned how to read.
Well, that's too bad. We're going. All right, questions before we get started on our activity, on our little crafting activity. Right. Do you guys want to read this? I can read it. Okay, so ASU is building a roller coaster through the Tempe campus to celebrate being #1 in innovation for 11 years. Woo! Okay, so or you can partner up with someone or make a little team. You guys have been chosen to design the coaster. All the materials are on the back counter. You can craft a model of your ride vehicle, and if you feel so inclined, you may use the whiteboard to lay out a track. We can bring it into the middle so you can use both sides. There's a little one that we can erase. The theme can be anything you want, so we don't want to limit you to ASU, but the theme can be anything. We're gonna give you 20 minutes, but we got a lot of time, so we can just give you like however long you guys want.
Say 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes, yeah. The best design, if you would like to participate, we'll bring you guys up to the front and we can vote on like the best design. But yeah, may the best coaster win.
And you're not limited to any coaster type. It's like whatever you want.
Yeah. And if there's one that doesn't, like, if you want to like create the new Soarin', go for it.
Yeah, last year my team was doing like an inverted coaster, so you don't have to do like
Probably a picture of it.
the.
Oh yeah, we should put pictures up. Yeah, I made a dinosaur one. There's a box of chicken dinos out there.
Kept that one.
It's-
I
you
don't know if
have
I
it?
still have. I think I might still have it.
Can you please still have it?
I'll check.
Okay. But yeah, all I ask is the expo markers get returned to the bag. Those are my personal expo markers,
Yeah.
and I'd really like to have them back,
You
please.
Steal any.
Did they leave
Fine.
expo markers here?
They're in the corner, but they don't work, so just don't
Okay.
use those. Don't use the ones in the corner.
You
Use
can
the ones out of the
all
bag.
Trash, but these are turn. What's left to be? I stole them from my job, so.
Yeah. Also, the scissors are really important.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Don't lose anything.
don't lose anything important.
Yeah, those are the only prices they have.
Okay.
But pair up, work by yourself, do whatever you feel comfortable doing, and we'll give you like 30 minutes and then we'll
We'll have a good time.
reconvene.
Yeah.
He's great.
Ready, go. And you guys know.
But yeah, I do. No, I just take it to. Player.
And then you can just.
Get out.
Yeah. I just prefer not to because I work at 6 next. Yeah. That's my plan. Good spot, first of all.
It's in that parking lot. You have a gate lock.
Oh, the Western one? Which means it's more like.
Oh, well, I thought you meant,
Oh, no, they're coming here. Yeah, these are just like cars. Everybody. Oh. This could be.
where's Vista?
So.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna say for me, because I'm gonna have, yeah, I'm gonna babysit that someday. So I'm gonna park at damage.
Sure, yeah, let's do that. You have to pay some damage.
Yeah,
Or I'll
but I
just
mean,
park-
I'm already gonna be parked at.
People going cars, like, I can. Yeah, you don't have to. But like everybody else. Then I'll say like, I still have to talk to David, I guess someone's gonna be like, bro.
I've been saying.
Just because we should be there around, because we get lost again.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna, I don't remember where we went. It's your card, I don't. Like, last year, I was still driving my Jeep, and it was having problems. And I remember seeing Alexa. Seeing Alexa, we were like on the highway, and I hit a bump, and my car just started that problem. I don't know if you got.
Oh my god.
It's like the whole steering wheel shaking. Oh, I'm like, don't worry, guys, everything's fine. Fine.